on the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland. This return starts at the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw right away. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 bucks.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. All down by the first rounder out of Oregon, Derek Harmon.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Go check, go check. 19 card, go.
Third down from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Come on, set. Green jack, black, 95. Ready?
Now it's Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
Massive 8 yards. It's third down. Third and 10.
They'll air it out on third. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
He was covered by
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Bill Green. Ready.
They're going for this. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
13 yards.
Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
6. Mega. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Got it.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
45. 10.
They run again with Wright. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Catherine Count 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
It's essentially the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You've got to protect the football.
Completed to his running back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Room 32. Ready?
To the air, Lance. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
95.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go! Panther 60! Panther 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Rig! 60 Maverick! 60 19 tight! 19 tight! 70 Rangers!
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Bronco switch! Bronco switch! Check out!
Running right with Sampson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on!
Throwing is Willis. Chased out to his right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Working quickly here.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
On the set!
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready! Go!
Here's Willis to the air. Campbell hauls it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Ready!
Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Let's go!
Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
A On third down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Clock and gained on second down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up third and 3.
Back to 50. Back to 50. 19 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun now on third down. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First and goal, Judkins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Round 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line.
Dante Kent on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Right, running out of the gun. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line block. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Throwing his lands. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw Lance. Able to find Wright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
19 yards.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go. 52 blue. Black Ultra. Ready?
Here's Lance now. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Go now. Cut.
Here's a give for Wright. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Set. Cut.
Here's the snap on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way.
Okay, ready?
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Will green. Cut. Cut.
Lance. Roman Wilson reels it in. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's a give inside to right. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Hut.
Here's Lance. Complete right side to Washington. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready.
From the red zone now. He's got it at the 6. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Round 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
50-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Bails out of the pocket quick. Diving right side. Got it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On the double.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Gun snap now to Willis. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. They're going to try to throw for it. A desperate shot here for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. here is Schmidt to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's right. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Red 38. Ready?
Right again. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Offense up to the line fast. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was rubbing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Set, hut. 60 red. 6 cluster. 6. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Trey Lance sacked. Allows it 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Smack. Red. Blue striker. Green jack. Hut.
They're going for this. He's going to push one deep down there. This is caught inside the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Slot receivers headed left. Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Double 38. Set. Ready. Ready.
Now run with right. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Come on, set. 45. Right.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set, hut.
Right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17.
It's 3rd down and
Black Ultra. Ready?
From the gun on third down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Boswell able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
At the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings it in at the 13. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed to his running back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Ready.
They give to Sampson here up the middle. And so much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Willis to throw it. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Desperation time here. And oh, he got it. Interception. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off, running left, right. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready. Yellow. Check pink. Set.
Running behind center with right. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Ready.
Throwing his land. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throw here, third down. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it, and this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
On the return, the Browns take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first down. Willis. Getting out to his left. He has this down to the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Willis. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Come on.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Goes to the hurry up here. Shotgun now on third down. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards brings up fourth and goal.
Throwing out to the left. Got it. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, have to try something bold. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Running it with Wright. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Steelers with a 10-point advantage. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Down. Ready?
Complete right side to Washington. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Watch out, man. Safety fears. Black Ultra. Claws red. Hut.
He'll air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. The play fake now, Willis to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Okay, right.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
A give to right. And it's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Get ready. Plus 33. Yellow. Cut, cut.
They're going to pass it here. Look at that power. Deep left side. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Needle blue. Check smash. Hut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Browns 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Liking 18.
Drive starts with an option, right side. They pitch it to him. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.